Hello there and welcome back. This is going to be another Rust video, and I was reading the official documentation for Rust the other day, and basically what I came to is the whilelet construct. And basically, if you want to put it in simple terms, it allows the user to keep iterating as long as there is a value which is matching a given pattern. So I came from a Python background, and it was very similar to the Walrus operator. And I thought I would demonstrate for you what I mean by that. Walrus. And let's enter to the Walrus folder. And here I want to create the walrus.py. And I also want to create the demo.txt. And basically what I also need is a lorem ipsum. Just a little bit of message to iterate over, or some kind of string. You could use any kind of string for this demonstration, but this lorem ipsum is kind of convenient. So basically what I want to do is to break it up to fall on different lines. It doesn't really matter whether it's at the end of the sentence or the beginning or wherever. We just want to make sure that we have a couple of lines of text. And the next thing that I want to show you is how you can use a Walrus operator to advance your skills in Python or reading skills. So before the Walrus operator, what you could do is, how would we put it? So we want to use this context manager with open demo.txt. By default is going to open it for reading. And here we want to have our first line from the file .read line. And basically what we want to do is to have a while loop, which is infinite loop. And we say that we want to print this line. And hold on, if we have a line, then we want to print the line with an f string, and we say that this is going to be our line. And this is not println macro, but simply print, and we say that we want to read the file .line. And now, if I go ahead and try to execute it, let's see, Python 3, walrus.p, you can see that we have read basically the file, but it's infinite. And the problem is that while we have a line, what we want to do is read it and then exit from here. And there we go. So now, as you can see, I got back the prompt. And this is like the pre-Walrus version, because we have to kick off this while loop by making sure that the line is not none. We have a value. In Python, anything but false or none will evaluate to true. So if you have a variable which holds any value other than none or false or 0, it will be true, or an empty list, set, whatever. But if you want, you can use the Walrus operator, and you can simply say that file.readLine and remove this one and this one. And this greatly simplifies our script. Hold on, we need to make sure that we have our while loop properly written. So as you can see, with this new feature of Python, we can conveniently read the file. And in Rust, you have the whilelet construct, and this is what I want to demonstrate to you. So cargo new whileletting, and in the NeoVim, we are going to open our main.rs, and we have to use the std.fs file, and also use the std.io self read buff read and buff reader. And in the main script, our path is going to be relative to the root folder of the crate. So basically, if you want to open our file, we can use the file open, and we say that it's just above our folder. Now we have to create our reader, which is going to be a buff reader, and it is going to use the file, and we have to put the question mark at the end of it, and basically we want to unravel or unwrap the file into the variable if it exists. Otherwise, we want to panic. Now we also need a line which is going to be a string, and this is going to be an empty string. It needs to be mutable because we want to go line by line and basically read every line from the demo.txt into our string variable. And the mutable reader also has to be mutable for that very purpose. And if I go ahead and cargo run this one, we will have to adjust our parameters, IO result, and it's going to be a unit, and we say that our end is also going to be a unit, which we return. So basically, we can see that we didn't get any kind of exception, meaning that the demo.txt was found. And now we can use the whilelet construct to get the values from the file, which are the lines that we want to read. So whilelet, okay, and we want the reader to read a line to our mutable reference, which is pointing to the line variable. And now we say that if the n is equal to 0, then we want to break out of this loop. Otherwise, we want to use the print line macro to print the line, and we want also a clear new line as well. So what this whilelet does is it's going to read these lines as long as it is of a value or bytes which were read and it's greater than 0. Otherwise, we are going to break out of this loop. And if we use cargo run and remove the unnecessary invisible character, we can see that we have successfully read the contents of this file. So basically that's it. I know it's not like an exact match to the Walrus operator, but as I was reading the documentation, I had this flashback that this concept seems to be familiar to me from somewhere, and that somewhere is Python. And that was all I wanted to show you in this video. See you in the next one.